I'm in the top 1% of high income earners in the nation, and I don't pay nearly as much taxes as you probably think I do. In fact, I paid none this year. No, this isn't tax evasion, it's 100% legal. Let me give you an example. There's 3 cars driving down the road, and the speed limit's the same for everybody. The first car is speeding. This is called tax evasion. The second car is driving the legal speed limit. This is called tax strategy. And the third car, well, as you've guessed it, it's probably in the left lane going really slow because grandma is driving below the speed limit. Most people are in the third car with their blinker on because they're not maximizing their tax savings. These people are the ones who get left behind and struggle to outpace inflation. The tax strategies you need are hidden in plain sight. All you have to do is read the 73,000 pages of the tax code. So most people never learn how to use them. We've been programmed to believe paying high taxes is just part of the deal. But what if I told you that you could legally keep more of your income to invest in your business, in the community, and in your own life? What the IRS isn't telling you is that the wealthiest people in America are following the same tax laws you follow. They're just interpreting them differently. Just like all 3 cars had the same speed limit, but they're doing it in ways that let them get ahead while most people are left behind. These strategies are accessible to everyone with a business or with a high income. You don't have to be ultra wealthy to take advantage of them, but the key is to make strategic investments in your business to lower your tax rate. See, I just sat with a client, and by having him do just one thing, we reduced his tax bill by 30%, and he was paying 6 figures. And we can do this every single year. It will result in almost $500,000 in the next 10 years. That's $500,000 of income that he earned that he will be able to make decisions on rather than having to give it to the IRS at the end of every year. These strategies look like this: making a strategic investment that allows you to use depreciation and other tax savings, using your likeness to create passive income, setting up a leasing company to own all the equipment that you need in your business and then renting it out to your business from a separate business. Captive insurance is fantastic for this. Foundations, 501c3s. Think of it as putting your money to work for you. Instead of paying more taxes, you're reinvesting in your business, which allows you to accelerate how fast you reach your financial goals. Imagine reinvesting $75,000 that you wouldn't have had it been paid to taxes back into your business to hire another salesperson. Now, with just this one move, you have doubled the growth rate of your inbound sales, making you even more money. What's more powerful about these strategies is that they are win-win because they reduce your tax bill, free up your capital to grow your business, support your employees, improve your lifestyle, and even contribute more to your community by having more money to spend and give to others. So instead of writing a check to the IRS, reinvest those funds back into something that helps you, your loved ones, your business, and the community around you. But truly, there's a bigger picture. What if reducing your taxes can do more than just keep money in your pocket? Now you know these tax saving strategies exist and you can use them. The next question is, how do you put them into practice? Well, the wealthy don't just stumble upon these by accident. They follow a proven process to uncover exactly where and how to invest for maximum tax benefits. One that allows you to use the tax code when you want and how you want to create tax savings you need to stay ahead of inflation. It doesn't just keep lowering your tax bill, it shows you how to use these savings to grow your wealth consistently year after year. It's the Intelligent Investor Framework, and it's a proven method the wealthy use to turn tax savings into a reliable income and a wealth building strategy. There's 5 essential steps to the Intelligent Investor Framework, and you've probably already done the first one. The first step is setting your financial goals and creating an action plan to get there. The second step is identifying and optimizing how you are getting paid. This means identifying where every stream of your income comes from and converting active income into passive income wherever possible. The third step is identify and utilize the tax benefits available to you. That can look like applying deductions and other tax savings to your tax bill. The fourth step is using the tax savings plan the Intelligent Investor Framework creates for you to invest in strategic assets that create more tax savings and cash flow. I've invested in many different assets for tax savings, including things like private planes, construction machinery, and commercial real estate, and much, much more. The fifth step is to repeat the process until you reach your goal. The framework gives you clear step-by-step process to follow so that the tax strategies are no longer complicated or intimidating. Not only does the Intelligent Investor Framework keep more of your money in your pocket, but it also fuels your growth, putting you on the same path to financial freedom as the ultra-wealthy. Now that you've seen how the Intelligent Investor Framework can help you keep more of your income and grow your wealth, there's one more powerful aspect to consider. See, reducing your taxes isn't just about keeping more for yourself. It creates a ripple effect that benefits others around you. Instead of writing a 6 or 7-figure check to the IRS, you're reinvesting that money right back into your business, hiring more people, expanding your operations, supporting your local suppliers, all of which creates a bigger impact than paying taxes. All taxes do is funds the government's reckless spending. But here's the reality about paying taxes. Last year, the U.S. collected over $4 trillion in tax revenue, and even that wasn't enough to cover the interest on the country's $64 trillion debt. Meanwhile, we see money going overseas, $178 million to Lebanon, hundreds of billions of dollars to other countries like Ukraine. If I paid the full tax burden every year of my life, it wouldn't add up to the millions the government's spending without accountability. Look, if I took no deductions and paid the full tax burden under the law every year of my life, it wouldn't add up to the billions and trillions of dollars the government is spending without accountability. So you have to ask yourself, what am I really funding when I pay those taxes? Look at people like Jeff Bezos and the economic impact of Amazon. By reinvesting profits back into the business, he creates thousands of jobs. They pay billions in payroll taxes and generate billions more in property and sales tax through buying all the vans and all the things that are necessary through his workforce and operations. If Jeff wrote a $10 billion check to the IRS instead of expanding Amazon, he wouldn't be able to fund new businesses or create more jobs, and the government would burn through it in less than 25 days. Data shows that lower taxes lead to economic expansion. Historically, when businesses reinvest instead of paying high tax bills, we see stronger growth, we see more jobs, and we see higher wages across the board, leading to a better quality of life for all Americans. Think about this. If a business owner has $100,000 in income but currently needs to put away $37,000 for taxes, that $37,000 is lost to reinvest in his business. The potential for the business owner that does this for 3 years sees over $150,000 in revenue diverted from his business to the IRS. Let's assume for fun that he has a 15% profit margin on his business. After using the Intelligent Investor Framework, that looks like $25,000 in lost revenue in repeating business every single year. Now multiply that over a lifetime. In the end, when you save on the taxes and reinvest, you build a foundation that grows the economy from the bottom up. The alternative, paying taxes, funds reckless spending. While our economy stalls, our employees and families suffer from inflation, and our communities are truly neglected. But the Intelligent Investor Framework helps business owners grow, contribute, and keep the economy moving forward. But the real question is, where does the money make the biggest impact? In your hands or in the government's? If you want to see exactly how the Intelligent Investor Framework works in real life and take the first step to achieving these results, click on the link in the description for an in-depth video, and I will answer all your questions.